Hello and welcome to Dad Tech. I'm going to do something a little different format, something new, something going forward that I'm going to try. Going to be more voiced over stuff as opposed to talking head stuff, just for updates, just for videos that kind of want to discuss some tech stuff. Here's a little behind the scenes. I have been using AI for some of my last few videos. I'll put them up here. So I just want to kind of experiment. I think media talked about a app that will replicate your voice, and I was just so curious to try it. Thought it'd be fun to play around with, but it gave me an idea just to do more videos like this where it's just going to be images up on the screen and talking about tech updates. And today is going to be talking about the Avada 2, and I just put two videos up on about the Avada 2 on the channel, and them videos are 100% AI, meaning script, voice, and I put some images up and stuff, but it's just interesting. It's just weird to play around with, and I'm curious to see how the different formats kind of perform. But I kind of do definitely want to talk about the updated stuff. So if Apple does a product launch or DJI, things I'm excited about, things that are up to date in the news, as opposed to just reviews. So this is going to be that. And again, back to the Avada 2, I go with that. Obviously, there's images out there now. There's specs to some degree, not everything, but I'm crazy excited to see the reviews that come out, the launch reviews, where people have had them for a couple of weeks or so and have played around with them just to see what they do with it and see what new features they implement, because I love the Avada 1. I actually ended up buying it. I ended up reviewing it and testing it out and 100% loving it, but having to return it just for finances, it was a pretty big investment that figured wasn't needed at that point in time, but would just love to get my hands on either DJI Avada 1 again or the DJI Avada 2. So the DJI Avada 1, obviously that price is going to drop crazy as soon as the number 2 releases. So I'm definitely keeping my eye on that, because if the DJI Avada 2 is like minimal updates and just kind of this, that, and the other, then I may at some point purchase the DJI Avada 1 on like either refurbished or used, wherever it may be, at a greatly discounted price compared to what I paid for it when I bought it about a year ago. So there's that. But the new one does look very different. It's not just a camera bump or whatever. It looks like they may be doing camera spec increases, ideally battery, though the DJI Avada for FPV drone had great battery performance compared to what that world normally experiences with minutes of flight time as opposed to tens of minutes of flight time. So if they do anything with the battery, that would be great. If they keep the same, fine. But the new design looks like they're looking to, I don't know, maybe introduce a little bit more acrobatics or, kind of cool flying features. And then beyond that, the goggles as well. It looks like they have cameras on the front. It looks like you may have some type of pass-through so you can kind of see your environment while you're flying. And a weird thing on the top headband, not sure what that's for. Maybe for comfort, may have some features. So again, just super excited to see the exact specs, the exact details that they're going to come out with. Really just see what people are doing with this type of drone, and also what the camera is going to look like and what you can do with it, and whether it's the motion controller, looks like it's got an update, whether that has new features or it's just kind of same old but just kind of redesigned, or if they're implementing more acrobatic stuff without the controller and with just the Motion 3, I think it's probably going to be called. So that's going to be interesting to check out. And then one thing I noticed is they've relocated the camera, because on the Avada 1, whenever you did like a hard stop, the camera would pan down and you would see the frame of the drone. So I'm curious to see there if that relocation or that redesign of the camera, whether that even happens. I don't think it does. It looks like it's that front camera may have full ability to look all the way down and not even view the frame. It kind of looks like it's pushed out a little bit from the body. So many things there. And April 11th is the time and date in which this one's going to be released. And I will be checking that out as soon as I can. As soon as that first pre-release or post-release video goes up, a review or updates on it, I'm watching that, and I'm really going to be quite involved in what's going to be happening next in that area of DJI's business with the FPV drones. So that is my update on a couple of things there, but specifically the Avada 2. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Bye.